Hi everyone, this is Aaron going live for FCBC Walnut. I'm going to talk with Kristen Lee today. And Kristen, as soon as you join, we can get going. This is for FCBC Walnut Instagram. We want to talk about some art that we've been making, specifically was it More Than Sunday art? All right, Kristen, I see you. Let's do this. Invite. Hey, Kristen.
Hello, Aaron.
Hey, I think it's just you and me right now, which I'm actually okay with.
That's fine.
Yeah. The video will be saved, okay? So like I guess people can still watch it later. And I'll keep it up on like IGTV. How are you?
Okay. I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Let me see. The kids, we just put Ark to sleep, so he's resting. And Linus had a long nap, so he's currently running around in the other
Oh,
room with Jess. Yeah, but it's been okay. Um, Thanks for going live. This is your first time going live.
it is.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad.
I'm actually kind of surprised that this is your first time. I would have thought that you would have went live with like Kamasa or something.
I've been wanting to go live with them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
uh, yeah, just hasn't happened yet.
Matt's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's actually down to do it.
Well, hopefully this can convince some of them to do it. Um, Thanks for coming live with me today. I want to talk
Sure.
about the art that you made, the More Than Sunday art. We just recently put yours up. Um,
Mm.
I guess I could say this was a commissioned piece. It was commissioned by FCBC Walnut, and you did it. Can you tell me about your process of how you like, or tell me how you started, I guess. How did you start lettering and like, yeah, what's your process like? You recently switched over to like kind of digital art, right?
Yeah. So, I think for that piece specific, it kind of depends on the project, but for that piece specifically, I I did take some time to like initially reflect on the piece that I was making and like the meaning behind it.
Hmm.
And then I went with my iPad and started sketching, just simple sketches to flesh out some ideas and kind of set up the composition that way. And then I did end up completing the piece digitally this time, but sometimes I'll switch over to traditional media. So I'll transfer the sketch over to paper and then start painting something that resembles what, the digital draft that I had in mind. Or this time I ended up just like solidifying the lines and the colors and other details. And um, yeah.
For your reflection on this piece, this More Than Sunday piece, what was going through your head? Like, what were you thinking about?
Well, I was thinking about, just the phrase more than Sunday, meaning, as a Christian, we we have to live, our Christian lives just more than outside the four walls of the church. And it kind of boils down to not just how much we do in church, but also like our actions and our posture and how we serve others and our relationships, from day to day. So as I was thinking about that, I was thinking about how like my lettering could evoke that kind of idea, and um, I quite literally like took the lettering and made it like transcend the borders or boundaries of the outline of the church.
Yeah.
So, and then I kind of made it like a vibrant color too, as I think like our church mission too is like about vibrancy of the church and serving others in many different ways, and that looks, how that looks may be different to each person, but um, yeah, just in the different ways that we are glorifying God, not just in the church, but outside of it too.
Yeah, I appreciate the thought that you have behind all of that. When did you start doing digital art?
Um, Probably around COVID, to be honest, because I got an iPad around when COVID hit, and so
Okay,
I
nice.
was practicing with Procreate, which is an app, a digital art app. So
Right, right. So
yeah, been getting a lot of
did you
experience
get
with it.
it because of COVID, or did you get it like, oh,
No, it
there,
was
okay,
coincidental.
okay. It just lined up perfectly for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm thankful that you did the art piece, and I'm glad you were able to reflect on it. I guess you've been actually doing a lot of other things during this COVID time. Um, I, you're actually working right now as an occupational therapist, right?
Sort
And
of.
so, oh, sort of, yeah. Are you working right now?
It's on and off. So I started a job at a hospital in January,
Yeah.
but I was only going in like once a week and had
Hmm.
pretty minimal hours.
Hmm.
But then COVID hit, and I actually got furloughed for several months and
Hmm.
wasn't able to work for quite a long time.
Hmm.
And just a couple weeks ago, I finally went back in for a little bit for
Oh,
the
okay.
first time in several months. But long story short, I haven't really been able to go into work there, so I'm kind of in the process of looking for other jobs.
Oh, I see. What have you been using your time for? Or what have you been doing with your time besides
Um,
procreating?
Other than job searching, I've just kind of been at home serving my family and helping out with errands and chores and just trying to keep my family healthy and in good
Hmm.
spirits.
I think it's nice that you're able to actually focus your attention on your family during this time. Do you think that, or like, I don't know, like, what's your outlook on all of this right now? I mean, we haven't been to church for a long time. I mean, you haven't, necessarily been working. You're at home with your family. We're not really going out anywhere, too many places. Yeah, how's your
Yeah.
mindset? What's your outlook on all of this?
Um, I think at the beginning, I was kind of probably with everyone else, just in a weird, like, awkward mood of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, how am I supposed to feel about all of this and
Mm-hmm.
what's been happening and the news that, you know, that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I've been able to cope with things a little better, just trying to see my role more in how I can serve my immediate family, in terms of like lessening their load and um, their burdens, and also like serving in ministry online in various ways, and just seeing how I can be a blessing to others during this
And
time.
I really I really am like encouraged by that attitude. I think I know I'm sure not every day you're like, oh yeah, this is great, but I'm just honestly just encouraged that you're able to even have somewhat of a positive attitude and trying to see the good in all of this. And I do appreciate you for all of the times that I've seen you playing music on Sunday mornings. That to me has been a huge blessing, because we haven't played together, at least our team together, and
Yeah,
I miss that so much. And
me
Kristen,
too.
being able to see you and everybody else just serving on Sundays still, like via video, it's been amazing. And I can't imagine how much work it must be to get all the parts together. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how that was for you in terms of like getting the violin parts and then recording it and recording yourself on video? What was all of that like?
Yeah, it was definitely quite a process. I think not many people know about how much work goes into those English worship videos. It's kind of a like week-long process of a bunch of people, the effort of a bunch of people. But yeah, as far as recording for violin goes, usually, so I'll usually be playing with the other instrumentalists, like Matt, Aaron, Alvin, as like a string ensemble. So we would kind of divide the set list um, to arrange the different parts for violin, cello, etc. And so I'll help out with some of the arrangements, and then we divvy up the parts, and then we record them individually, and then we send all the recordings to Aaron, Alvin, and Matt. Well, yeah, it was Aaron, Alvin, and Matt. Um, and then they would put the videos together for Sunday.
Awesome. So I didn't know that you were actually composing too, or arranging. Do you know or remember off the top of your head which ones like you remember like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed arranging or composing this one?
Um, I really liked, what was it? I think I did the Prince of Peace one.
Okay. Yeah.
That particular one I really enjoyed the end product of. And then there was one as a response song that I helped out with. It was To God Be the Glory,
Oh yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
I also enjoyed and had a lot of fun with.
That's so awesome. Um, okay, so we're not doing like these video worship uh, recordings anymore, at least not for now, right? Um,
Hmm.
but what's going on with Kamaso Quartet now? Now that you guys are like super experienced with doing all of this remote recording and involving other people, like what's new for you guys?
Um, well, the last video that we released on our YouTube channel, we released like a couple months ago, but that was something that was already in the works pre-COVID. So that video release was more of a, just to finish the job that we started.
Right.
Um, but I think other than the stuff that we had been doing for English worship online, our, I guess, more recreational recordings have kind of taken a backseat due to all the different transitions that have been going on, especially with our one of our violinists, Aaron, who moved up
Yeah.
to NorCal for work and
Yeah.
is getting settled in. And I think Matt also kind of taking a larger role in the English worship scene on
Mm,
campus. So
mm, mm.
I think we're looking forward to coming back together virtually again soon.
Definitely. Well, Kristen, I'm so thankful for everything that you've shared, and I'm really thankful for all the art that you've created during this time, whether it's the lettering or the violining for Kamaso or for church and arranging. I'm just so thankful that I've been able to kind of see you do all of these things during this time,
Thanks.
even though I haven't physically seen you for like what 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
And thanks for
Looking
going live
forward
with.
to, yeah, looking forward to seeing you on worship this Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. I'll talk to you about that later. But yeah, it should be fun. Are you going to be on campus?
I've just registered. I'll be
Oh,
there.
oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, awesome
Just
then.
for you,
Awesome.
Aaron.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Not for Jesus, but for me, I appreciate that. um,
Yeah, totally.
I'll bring some books for you. I'll bring a book for you. I'm gonna find a book for you. But thanks
Oh,
for
cool.
yeah, thanks for doing this. And I guess I'll
Yeah,
see you there. How was your first Instagram live?
it was great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Good job. Bye, Kristen. Thanks.
Bye.
Good night.